Good day, greetings from Kyiv. Today is Monday, August 26th, and we have experienced the largest missile strike from Russia in 3 years of war. Civilian infrastructure was hit, civilian houses were hit, and many civilians died. And here comes a big question, where does Russia get such resources that by the third year of the war, they are able to strike such a blow? The answer is quite simple. And we have an answer too, by the way, from the United States, which notes that the biggest enemy for the United States is an alliance consisting of Iran, North Korea, Russia, and China. Moreover, China is the biggest enemy for the United States and the greatest threat, including in the Pacific region. Consequently, the United States considers any measures to limit China's influence and capabilities. But on the other hand, if we look at the situation, for example, in the year 2023, one of the biggest trade partners supporting China was the United States. The United States directed close to 280 billion US dollars to China through trade that year. Basically, they were funded, and these funds, among others, were used to finance Russia and their military-industrial complex, including attacks on Ukraine. And I need to mention one more thing. Every American, regardless of age, 5 years old, 20, 18, 80, has paid $800 out of their own pocket in that year to fund China, essentially to fund the greatest threat to the United States. And here arises a question. If this is the greatest threat, the biggest enemy, perhaps the United States eventually needs to change this practice and limit funding to its greatest enemy. And in fact, the greatest threat to the United States around the world. And accordingly, this will also affect Russia, which will not be able to continue hitting Ukrainian infrastructure, hitting children, civilians, the energy structure, and generally not being a threat to the whole world. In my opinion, there is no better tactic for the United States than to limit funding to China, period. Think about it.